homeowners are facing squatter epidemics across the nation.
I was scared, but also angry. They act like I was doing something wrong. There was prostitution, there was drug selling.
A squatter there totally destroyed the place. They sold the appliances from the property.
Average, a property like this, especially out in this part of Atlanta, they're just completely destroyed.
They knew the law better than most attorneys do. It took me 36 days to evict them.
The police considered him as a resident. It's just really sad that the homeowners, we don't have any protection.
Well, now in Georgia, the governor, Bryan Kemp, is signing a bill today making squatting a crime with fines and potential jail time. He joins us now. Good morning to you, Governor.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Not driving a tractor trailer today. Not driving a tractor trailer today, but we'll be signing the Georgia Squatter Reform Act.
All right, tell us about this act.
You know, we've had laws on the books in regards to this, and I know Fox News has done a great job of spreading this story around the country, and unfortunately, bad actors have figured out ways to take advantage of this, exploit really the process that goes through the local government. So we're passed legislation that I'm going to sign right after this interview to stiffen the penalties to go after these folks, to also speed up the eviction process, but also allow the property owner to go after these squatters for damages.
Okay,
so we're very excited about today.
So it's a misdemeanor criminal offense, punishable by a year in jail, $1,000 fine. You could have one of those or both. And if you forge a fake lease, you're charged with a felony?
Correct.
What got you to this point?
This is insanity. Well, this is insanity that people just think they can come in and take over somebody's home. I mean, it's just outrageous. It really points to, as we've seen around the country, the lawlessness that's gone on under the Biden administration. And quite honestly, a lot of liberal cities around the country where, you know, locally appointed judiciary is not acting on these things. And so the General Assembly, Representative Devin Seabaugh and Matt Reeves, and a lot of other people, including myself, wanted to tackle this problem and see what else we could do to protect our property owners and really go after these individuals that, are creating just doing these criminal acts.
Mm-hmm. I know that Ron DeSantis, we've been covering what's happening in Florida, too. He did make it easier in that state to remove squatters. Does yours go a step further with the arrests?
Well, I can't remember exactly what they did in Florida, but I'm sure it's much of the same, just using the legal powers that we have to push up the process. I mean, look, it's insane that this even happens to start with. But then when you can't remove these people from your own property, as a property owner myself, I mean, it goes to the insanity of the world that we're living in now. And I know that Governor DeSantis isn't going to put up with that, and neither are we. And looking forward to signing the legislation today.
Real quickly, Governor, we're watching President Trump tied up in court. We're watching Joe Biden being able to go out there and campaign. He even came out of the courtroom one day and said, you know, I would be in Georgia right now. What's your reaction?
Well, I think that's right. I mean, listen, a lot of people understand there's a lot of politics between around a lot of these charges. As I've said before, I mean, nobody's above the law, but I think some of these things, the timing of them, just the, you know, how far they are pushing. I know the former president is frustrated in that regards. And you know, I think President Biden and his allies are behind a lot of these things. But, you know, it's the process that we're going to have to deal with, and people are going to have to stay vigilant.
Okay, Governor. Thank you so much. Nice talking to you. More Fox and Friends coming up.